Right. I was messing around with Hellhorn on Arcadian. Didn't think I would upload it because I just basically let Hellhorn carry the run entirely. So I do want to have some interesting things. I think we're gonna make. I want to see Umbra with Glaucopus. It's weird. I don't necessarily. So Disciple, I think the teleport path is bad. I think that path sucks. I played around with like going all in on it, even with getting a pretty good amount of procs. The stat gain is so measly. It's just bad. I think the ward path is decent in a vacuum. I think one of the big problems here is just the fact that pattern shift sucks. Pattern shift is contender for, granted, you know, maybe my opinion will change over time, but at least in like a no reload setting, I think it's one of those cards where like if you allow yourself reloads, it's probably a lot better because you can just see where it goes, reload and shit, you know, then essentially then it's good, right? But in a no reload setting, it's like one bad roll and the game is over on either way, if you play it on an enemy or a friendly. So like, I think in a no reload setting, pattern shift has to be the worst card in the game for starter cards. Now analog, I still have yet to see what it does with the other clans, so I'm going to do Umbra again, because I do still think there's potential for good synergy between these clans. But so I guess what I was trying to say is Disciple, I think the ward, in a vacuum, the ward path is good, and I think the pip path is serviceable. You know, you can get, if you do get some crazy overstack floor, you get a lot of damage, you get a lot of stats out of it. But it has the context here that you have pattern shift attached to it, which is just a huge downside. Whereas this guy gets analog, which at least with Sweetkin, this is the biggest massive difference I've ever seen with the basic cards. It's literally like you take potentially the worst basic in the game and by far the best one. With Sweetkin, I have to say analog is the best starter card in the game, hands down, and it's not even close. You know, Primitive Mold, Queen's Imp, Root Seeds, take your pick. Nothing compares to being able to reliably overstack your floor and reliably remove enemies or at least stall them. That's insanely good, and it doesn't even consume. But we'll see what it is like with the other clans. We'll see what it's like with Umbra. So let's give this a shot here. Alright, Shit Wall, Shit Assault. We got the two worst starters probably of both clans. But we do have Overward, so we can... That's a good card, man. That's a good card. We can overstack. Not that that is the greatest plan with Umbra. Could be. What do the banners look like? Well, it's Arcadian into Arcadian, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. Also, we went Shade Splitter instead of Plink because just we saw that last game how devastating it is to not be able to generate morsels. So I think that cured me of Plink for a while. The bosses are pretty middle of the road. Nothing bad, nothing great. Chased could be annoying, because we might have a lot of buffs and stuff. Spell cards with consume rebate up to 1. Is that just globally, or does it have to be on the floor? Starter spell gains consume. Let's see what the... I had figured it would be this. I think that's pretty good. I mean, analog's 2 for 2 so far. Just applying a damage shield for 1 seems really good for a starter card. Echo to a random friendly unit. Reflect to a friendly. So each time a buff, armor, or burnout is applied to this unit, apply half the stack rounded up. Each time a debuff, instead reflect it back. The debuff's probably largely irrelevant. However, does that mean I can't remember if I tried this one out. Like, does that mean I can avoid emberdrain? It might. If there's no enemy target, maybe not though. We don't have the Pyrebound one this time, but maybe Echo makes sense. I mean, I can basically Echo analog at the very least to everything. And if we overstack a floor, which we would do with Onward, or Overward, seems good to me. Echo to a random friendly unit. Because I don't think I'd want my Shade Splitters and Analogs to consume when they're actually like pretty good cards. We can also, actually Overstack here works as long as we put an Umbra unit in front. On the mid floor, you know, we can just play morsels up top. If they can survive, they'll go to the mid. We could also do that on bottom. It's just really hard to do that. So status update, we don't have anything for Trader's Quill right now. Well, we do have one for it, but it's very not likely to actually hit anything. Especially if we intrinsic it, which we would want to do. So I've been so disappointed in this status update artifact. Just trying to think how it would work with Echo. I don't think it currently helps us at all because it rounds half, right? So even if we apply 2, it would just apply half, but maybe the fact that it just makes these apply 2 damage shield most of the time is good enough. Oh god. Mind Jacks, because we have the Overstack ward, seems maybe not that good. Then again, it could still allow me to play Champ and Unit turn 1. Shade Lamp. I think I like Chain of Gems. That would allow me to put a unit up top. I get the Chain of Gems. I don't think it would work with status update, but we'll see. Either way, it allows me to put morsels in. Okay, we definitely do this. It's going to be sharded up. We don't have a good way to deal with that, especially with 10 armor. But even without the 10 armor, we'd have to hit Entumbra Assault twice to kill it. It's honestly unlikely. I think we're just going to have to look at pyro damage here. We survive it. I think it's worth the unit draft. Especially when Arcadian banners they're iffy, let's be honest. And I have Firewall. Maybe Firewall here isn't so bad. We actually start with Overward. In the name of science, I'm gonna just see if I get the emberdrain. Okay, I do. And also the Chain of Gems doesn't... This fucking thing doesn't work at all, does it? So it didn't work for Chain of Gems. I don't know what's going on here, dude. It doesn't work. Just nothing about it works. Whatever, though. Okay, so this is the big boy. We're never gonna kill it. Do this. Avoid emberdrain. We're not ever gonna kill that. Okay, is this gonna work? I want him to live. I don't want to die to the boss. That last firewall did not come in time. Well, we're looking at a lot of pyro damage. We'll survive, but it ain't great. Dude, it doesn't work. Wait, No, it did work here. I'm so fucking confused, dude. So it gave this guy 3 damage shield. Why didn't it give 3 damage shield to the Glaucopus? My suspicion is that it attempted to apply the emberdrain to an enemy. It didn't have an enemy, so I kept the emberdrain, but it applied the debuff thing first. That's my best guess. We at least save ourselves 2 damage by hitting him with the steward up there. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? No, I played Firewall. That's right. Firewall is so bad with this. Alright, let's do this first before Firewall. That didn't change anything. It even went to like the best targets too, because it was like all the damage shields were up front. I guess that's just the problem with these guys in the back. Let's see, what do we have to do to survive here? It's going to be 11. You can get a lot of damage shield. I just have to hit him once, and I can survive. If I could kill him, that would be best. So 6, 5, I'm down to 1 damage shield. 6, 5, I'm alive. If I had an extra damage shield, it wouldn't change anything. However, if I can block 1 more hit. That. Oh my god, it didn't change anything. Why did I think I could kill this guy? Well, we still live, but I could have saved myself 3 damage by just playing this fucking Scourge. I'm an idiot. Alright, Wax Pinion's not bad. Maybe Apple Elixir is better, just as removal, because we already do have our... You know, we have our overstack plan. It's not intrinsic, though. This just gives me a way to stack the floor. In the meantime, it's a good for removal. I think it's hard to pass on a Wax Pinion. Prismal Dust. I don't know that we need it when we already have so much other access to damage shield. Space Prism also I don't know that we need. This might be a skip. They're all good. Well, 2 of them are good cards. I think we already have problems enough with card bloat when I'm playing new clans. Cinder Shell has the potential to be good. I mean, none of these really... Morsel Master wouldn't be good, because we're overstacking the floor. I am inclined to try Cinder Shell. Unfortunately, though, I have nothing for it other than rubber morsels. Maybe that's good enough. None of the others really do anything for me. Any good Merchant of Magic upgrades? Not really. We need to get rid of Firewall, but maybe at the same time it's the only way I'm going to survive, because we're not going to kill all the units, most likely. Ooh, Newtons, okay. I'd rather add health to them than damage shield, I think. Health and multi-strike. Or large stone. Do I have a way to get money? No. I'm down with some health for now, but this is not great. I could put Cinder Shell into them. What is their essence? Endless? Not really. I could definitely put Cinder Shell into them. Then they have a natural way to get health. God, that does add 25 shards, though. But right now they're just doing 1 damage, which is useless. Oh, I have no damage, dude. I have no damage. We're probably just dead here. I don't think we can... I think going 25 shards here for something that probably doesn't get us anything is probably a bad idea. Just a wild guess, but it's probably a bad idea. Yeah, we can't add any shards here. Well, we might need firewall for now. What do we remove then? Stewards? We might need them. I think we're just fucked. I should probably add... I should have added that plus 10 damage. That was pretty greedy. Let's add you a Battlestone. I doubt we're going to use this unit as a unit. I'm pretty sure it's eventually going into Newtons, hopefully. Hopefully I can find a Perils here, maybe. Well, I don't think we can beat this. Just kind of in a general sense. Yes, gravity, unfortunately, naturally, this is the worst fucking group I think we could have got. Well, I could wax pinion the conduit infiltrator and then just pray to RNGesus that I can Umbra assault the bosses and the next guy's haste and then still just set up middle. Like, I feel like we're just not going to be able to do it top. Especially when I've started with Wax Pinion. I think that's my only shot here. And I think we have to emberdrain so that I guarantee I get this chain of gems on the frontliner. Actually, he needs to be the backliner. This should be the frontliner because I'll get 2 copies. There's 3 of them. Well, that's interesting. And, well, he's not going to be the frontliner now anyway, as I look at this. So, Jesus, this is just a shit show. This is a shit show. Alright, let's... how do I make this work? I guess you can frontline. And you go back there. And eventually we bring him down. We have this. So it gave me gravity twice. It didn't give me damage shield twice. That's good to know with this shit. It's good to know. Filing that one away for memory. We're just better off doing this. We at least get the thing here. Well, I think we gave ourselves a good shot here. Although, now we have the problem of we didn't draw this the next turn, so we're not really going to have a way to kill you-know-who. So what do we do here? I guess we can get this guy potentially super buffed up. I should have played that first, god damn it. I think we'd gotta just go all in here. We're not getting any echo value. We're gonna do this so that at least these guys come down to have a fight here. And I could give... I think I just give this guy more damage shield. I should put that down first. Oh well. We did it. Okay, I'd have to say, props to me on that one. I did the wrong morsel placement at the end there, but I found the only path to victory. Flash fire probably, because we just have no good removal. don't think boss killing is our problem. I'll tell you what though, this Mind Collapse is probably the call here. Immortal Trade... The first buff played on it. Debuff is applied to the unit instead of applied. I'm like, if I have a target, this does prevent emberdrain, doesn't it? If there's an enemy on the floor. So I would get lifesteal to the entire floor. Well, not the entire floor, but one other dude on the floor. And the emberdrain just doesn't happen if I put it on Glaucopus. The emberdrain onto an enemy is not good if they survive, though. It's just the same as if it was on my own people. It's almost worse if they survive. Mind Collapse would have synergy with the Newtons. I think we don't want to play Newtons first, because it doesn't actually copy the damage shield that is applied. It seems like they create the copies first, then it applies that. And then we also don't have the random gravity getting debuffed twice. I think because our scaling right now is probably that emberdrain card, we gotta make Mind Collapse work. And I probably want Pyre Health and the potential of holdover on Mind Collapse. I don't know that I even want holdover on it. I mean, the artifacts could be good for Arcadian, but the units, I don't know that we need another unit. What do we got here? -2 in Purge. -2 on Flashfire is probably happening. Don't need to do that. +10 here. I don't think we're gonna... I'm just gonna wait for a piercing, hopefully, and then hell vent it. I think these being less would be nice. I don't know that we reroll, so I am gonna do this, and I am gonna do this. I think this is the only way I'm gonna be able to kill shit, even though it costs so much to do this. I don't know though, just the one Mind Collapse. It'd be weird, but I could. Can't do X costs, right? I don't know. It's okay. I mean, it's AoE, extra AoE, which I'm in dire need of. Do I just get rid of a steward right now, since I'm probably not going that Merchant of Steel? I think so. We gotta do something to make this deck a little better. We don't actually want to overstack with stewards because the way that the echo works. To be honest, I initially thought it went to the whole floor. It's just one random unit, which isn't actually as insane as I thought it would be. It's not even that good, if I'm being quite honest. So we could avoid emberdrain at the cost of a bunch of chain of gems. Now I want to see, do I get the emberdrain reflected here? God, I hope not. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Doesn't even work. Doesn't even work. The echo, maybe echo just doesn't work or something. Who knows? Alright, we put this down. No. Put this down first. then this in front or back? Probably back. We just don't play that card that we spent so much on. Oh god, I keep forgetting I don't have an intrinsic on that fucking thing. Well, that's not the greatest then. God, these fucking things. Should have put that there first. My bad. We do finally have this. Not good. Dead here. This guy's gonna hit us 3 fucking times at 6. So we can only play 1 spell here, but we have to kill that. So is what it is, I guess. I fucked that up. Definitely need better shit. Wait, that's 7 times 3. Why did he get 2? Either way I live, somehow. Because I have the armor, I guess. Yeah, there's just no way I beat this. No, that's fine. I don't think this build was headed for victory anyway. There's just no way I can get them down. Yeah, there's no way the math works out here. Not nearly enough scaling. Oh well. I'm gonna try the combo again. I'm gonna not go to 55 shards for like no benefit. I'm never gonna take that artifact again, by the way. It literally every time has just been fucking abysmal. Try it again though. I still, Plink, I don't know, Plink might still be better. God, can I just not get Firewall? Can I seriously just not get Firewall? At least the other cards are good. So Echo's no good, I don't think. Even with a lot of buffs. I don't know that Ephemeral's good either. I mean, I still think the damage shield is good. How about the stats? Are the stats better? Not really. A lot more health, but less damage. I guess technically, since they rebate, I could get emberdrain. I could get that Ember Mark synergy. But it's just a measly 2 damage per that. I don't know though. I do have the 2 mind collapses. I don't really need shade splitters. I don't need these analogs to recycle. Let's try ephemeral. Wing steel is probably pretty good with the setup I have. Alright, these are all good early game. I'm probably too weak to justify a guild marker, right? I don't know, I have Mind Collapse, I have Revelation, I have Firewalls. If anything, they're good early game. I feel like I go with Agreed here. Spike shouldn't be bad. We're having a lot of damage shield for basically free, so... do I care about emberdrain? I probably just want to do this, right? by the way, just keep getting, like, the worst fucking group possible for the 15 shards. So it does only do this on the floor, too, so if I wanted to, I don't have to burn these. It's something worth noting. Alright, what are we gonna make 2 of here? That. Could have greeted for that. I think I'd rather just kill the thing. I don't really want to put a steward up there. It's not going to change anything. I'd rather just feed morsels to this guy. Alright, we have this. All in all, not too bad. Okay. Nice draw there, bud. I guess this is my deck at this point. This is kind of cool. I could set up like an infinite or something. Wow, that's pretty bad though. It's pretty fucking bad. I need to add some plus damage to those things. Not that that really changes a whole lot. Hopefully we can make use of this. Apple elixir. Needs to have some sort of removal. Space prism, probably. We want an Arcadian unit. The emberdrain one would be the best. Impervious health. There we go. We're getting them. If ever there were a time that this should work, I hope this is it. I'm down with the 30. I'd prefer the piercing, but I think that's just fine. I think we can self-infuse this unit. We want the health. Impervious is interesting. We could re-roll here and maybe get multi-strike. I don't think I want a shitstone. We'll just, maybe because we're so weak, though. Like a 10 there is not horrible. We want unit draft. If I would just probably take another one of those cinder dudes. Alright, do we set up bottom? Since these guys are all fucked up, I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna do this, this, that. So I'm already gaining decent amounts of damage here. Eight, 5, so we gotta put this here. That's gonna get him more damage. How much can I greed? He's getting good damage. I don't know what I saved this guy for. Well, we should save him. He's got 10 damage. Damn, so we're not able to get Revelation into a good card here, unfortunately. Do we take that guy out, or do we take this guy and just give him some damage? Almost are able to kill that. And I could kill the both of them here. I think I just do that, right? Horrible to draw into Apple Elixir there, unfortunately. What happened there? Why did you just all of a sudden... Did this guy lose damage or something? I'm gonna have to check the replay on that. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Oh, nothing's gonna live this. I think we gotta try to be greedy with that. I should have just put that down there. Well, is this thing just gonna kill us? I mean, 8 times however much. Now there says there's an X. No idea why. You know what? I should have done this. It doesn't matter. We're just fucking dead. Like, I literally can't kill this guy. I should have... Nope. Shouldn't have took that aggressive amulet, I guess. I didn't expect that guy to be the one that got sharded up, but I guess I should have been expecting it. By the way, that was pretty rare that would happen. It had to miss on literally every other thing in order for that to be the thing that got sharded up, but whatever. So far, Cinder Shell, not impressed. So far, all of the other Glaucopus paths, not impressed. Firewall, not impressed. I still like Analog. Apple Elixir, I just didn't draw it. If I had drawn it, I would have been fine too. I would have just played it on that fucking tank. I guess maybe I shouldn't have taken the risk to winged steel into it. Revelation I still think is good, so let's give this one more shot. I gotta say, I think Sweetkin is much more powerful than Arcadian though, in a general sense. Particularly with Umbra, I think in a general sense though, Sweetkin's just a more powerful clan. We're gonna try this one more time. I'm determined. Okay, we got much better starters here. I don't know if Rewind is, but definitely these ones are. Let's hope we can finally just stop low rolling and get this one, yeah, Flame Linked. Flame Linked seems to be a good path. The other two don't seem to be. Stop giving me that shit. We'll just take Mind Jacks. There's just no way I'm ever going to take that other artifact ever again. Units with quick apply 1 days in the first hit each combat. Wow, that seems really good. I think that's really good. Assuming I get quick. At least quick becomes pretty good now. Is that worth money? With this deck, probably not, honestly. That's going to be a lot of higher health, potentially just a death. I don't think we set up mid. I think we just feed this guy morsels. And just do whatever with these. Alright, this is the guy we need to fuck up. And we'll just take this back. Make sure he's dead. Nice. Can someone explain to me why that guy's not dying? Seriously, what the fuck? Why is that guy not dying? You attack that. Oh, because he's getting killed. Well, I guess we will put a guy down. Fuck. I forget that this guy's impervious. Should put him in front. We're already fucking up. Well, let's just put you down there so that you kill that. Okay, you're not impervious anymore. should have just done, so 1 damage shield. Yeah, let's do that. Pinion or Ember Wave? Arcadian on the steel side. Having that void binding early gives me scaling. That makes me want to just go holdover. Like, yeah, it's chased, but I don't even need apparels and whatnot. The power of void binding early is you can just zero cost it and hold it over and hellvent it everything, and then nothing can beat you. I have wax pinion also at 0 cost to overstack a floor where I can just spread out void bindings. I think we just go for 0 cost void binding. There we go. We already have it. That's just happening. There's nothing that could change my mind on that. Now every hellvent will be dedicated to that, and we'll just take units, I guess. I don't even know if those are good units. I think these are skips. -2. I'd be down to -2 one of them. Then if I find consumer move, it still costs 0, so I can just play that also. And I think I will get rid of some stuff. Oh, by the way, Immortal Trade. Redundant, kinda, but also pretty good. We want to just get rid of one of these. Thinning the deck out is good. And this has no targets, right? Yep. Unit draft, probably worth. We got a lot of health here. We also want to maybe put quick on somebody. It's really not that needed though when we have this. And we don't really care here, but just for good measure, I guess we'll do that. Pretty nice to start with this. So we'll be letting backliners through. Man, that sucks. Well, it is what it is. As long as my pyre doesn't die, that's the important thing. We can't win on a collector at all either, but that is wild. That a void binding right from the start, on top of being pyre boosted, I have to still play it once. Okay, that's good though. See, that's why we got the -2 there. That's gonna save us a ton of damage. Maybe even enough that I was damn near gonna die. I think we should be good at that amount. For whatever reason, we'll do that. Because why not? At least we do get a purge of that. We almost didn't. That would have been bullshit. Boom. Okay. One more wax pinion. Ember Wave won't be good. Displacement's good. Okay, we got apparels. That's happening, obviously. Fire shaped. Galley Lizard. Galley Lizard might be pretty damn good here. I don't mind a Galley Lizard. He can just go around and do shit. We'll definitely take this and hellvent that before I do anything. These aren't really gonna be good, but I guess Morsel Maker is. I don't know if I take the gold either. I could purge a spell and hopefully I get another 0 cost. It's probably the only thing that makes sense here. I don't know which one I would purge, though. Analog. Shade Splitter. Honestly, none of them. Let's just purge. Well, Shade Splitter, sure. Maybe we get additional scaling out of it, who knows. I think I do take this, just to get the gold for the next ring. Because I think I'm going this route, right? I only give up a Horzel's Horde, that's not that big of a deal. Line Jack's probably never going to get value in this deck. We want to frontline with this, maybe. There's the Galley Lizard. Let's keep you down here for the foreseeable future, how about? And we'll wait for Void Binding instead of doing that, I think. Okay, maybe Galley Lizard isn't that good. Good thing I saw that. Good thing I witnessed that bullshit. I wouldn't mind doing this. There's not really much else for me to do. Just get more of the stuff. Well, this is certainly not Wormkin Etchings, is it? I think, though, that actually putting this on Galley Lizard makes sense. Like, I can do a bunch of extra damage here. Let's just get this out of here. I don't know, Galley Lizard's a weird one. Hard to really say much about him. That'll hurt the Pyre for 1. I'm fine with it. Hey, there's Apple Elixir. I knew you were in there somewhere. Haha, you dead, bitch. Oops. How about that? Alright. Umbra Stone, good. Chronomancy, I don't think is needed. Just have to get 2 Ember upgrades there, it's not too big of a deal. That pretty much is going to be huge. Now, as for units, I don't know. We might just not do any banner units. Like, honestly, if I can have the Umbra Stone, well, we're going to need something. I think we skipped these, though, because they're just not doing it for me. We just want to draw. I guess we could go here. We want vortexes for sure. Multi-strike, okay. Grindstone, Chain of Gems. I don't know what to do about the banner unit situation. Like, the Galley Lizard's just so unpredictable. I swear he's functioned so differently every time I've played him. These units just aren't good, though. Fire Shade, I'm maybe leaning toward. Let me think. It would have multi-strike. cost 0. If I use this guy, he's basically always ending up at the bottom, which is not a good thing necessarily. Just means if I don't find Void Binding early, he's in danger to die. Then I have to play Rewind to get him back. I think a Fire Shaped is... This is our last banner unit, so... I think the fact that we have Multi-Strike... We could do Fire Shape. Eventually I could put Morsel Maker into Fire Shaped. And I think that ends up making sense. But for now, let's do Multi-Strike. So I think this is the unit we would want, right? Because he at least starts with some damage. A little bit more health. Give him 25 health. Just don't know. With Void Binding, you only want one target, right? Would we hold out for another Multi-Strike? What do the Merchant of Steels look like? So this one's bad because we want the Vortexes. This one's bad, it's just bad in general, but we want the Vortexes. There is the Hellvent at the Steel. On this one, we're probably Hellventing. Because of that, I think we still Hellvent the Void Binding, so I do have one more Merchant of Steel that will hit at the very end. Is it too greedy to not Heartstone? I don't think so. I think it's fine to wait for a Multi-Strike potentially. Then we get rid of Gala Lizard. We will do the Morsel Maker into it, and let's just get rid of other stuff. Like Stewards, I guess. Also, am I hitting... So this magic, we can just dedicate 110 gold for sure to getting Umbra Stone down. So I could get... I'm getting 100 gold anyway. We should get rid of other Stewards, I think. It's either other Stewards or Shade Splitters. Or Analogs. We also could hold over Perils. At any rate, I think we gotta get rid of something. Alright, 65. Echo might not be bad at this point. I'm trying to think. It's like I want to put... I don't know. I want to put the damage on the Multi-Striker though, right? We're not going to have... But if I have him down and I'm putting the Void Bindings on Glaucopus, I'm getting such an amount of... Like, do I gain that much from an extra Pyre boost? Not when I don't have stuff for it. I think let's try the Echo. I can try it out at the very least, just see how it looks. Definitely don't care about Spell Shield. This could be a tough troop, though. We, of course, get that guy sharded up. Why wouldn't we? So we will probably just go with the Morsel Maker here instead of Fuckface. Put him in front. It's not the best for Glaucopus, but whatever. There are 2 chances at Void Binding coming up, but that would make, if Umbra Stone comes, then we'd be fucked. Can I at least put some damage in here? These 2 morsels here, it's iffy to do this, but... Oh, does it... Is it actually... That is so weird. Okay, whatever. The preview just... I don't know what's going on there. Well... Oh man. Alright, we gotta do that. Oh, so this prevents the fucking emberdrain like I thought it would. Okay, so this guy and this guy is gonna be super good. That's actually really good to know. Yeah, that's super good. I'm gonna do this versus playing the other thing. Okay, this is really good. I guess the trample's not a buff. Makes sense. Okay. This is really good. So this path doesn't suck, actually. It just... I don't know why... I swear before it wasn't reflecting the emberdrain, so... Your guess is as good as mine as to why that's happening, but for now... We can just keep doing this. Give lifesteal to a morsel, it's all good. I'm gonna do this just because I don't know how the haste is gonna function with that clipped guardian. I'm willing to take a damage just to, you know, not have to deal with that. And I just buy myself extra turns of scaling anyhow. Not that I think there's any way I'm losing this. Yeah, see, now the emberdrain is doing what I thought it would. Did that? Oh, okay. I was like, did that give him a damage shield? Okay, it's a spell shield. Not bad, not bad. Oh, a pendulum. Now, pendulum becomes pretty damn good, huh? Yup. And Ember Cash. I don't think we add anything that we don't need to. Even though Ember Cash could be good. That is the worst possible one it could be. Well, that became a priority removal card. I do have X costs, but I also have Lightstone Casing. I don't know, the X cost seems pretty good here. Should have checked this before I checked that. Like, yeah, double stack would have been nice to have on these void bindings. Probably actually would have been better than that, but whatever, whatever. It's all good. So let's merge Morsel Maker in. I don't even know if that's necessarily worth the 25 shards, but we'll say it is. -2 there, we'll take that. Intrinsic. Definitely Lightstone Casing would have been good, but would have been great. I could intrinsic one of those void bindings and double stack the other. So Lightstone Casing, if I had been smart, would have been great. Let's just get rid of Shade Splitter and Shade Splitter. At least I can play down the Steward's Shade Splitter does really nothing for me. Let's see. Oddly enough, double stack here is actually good. You know, the emberdrain is not bad for me. It is if I put it on flying bosses, huh? Oh, that was pretty stupid. Let's bring it back down to 0 then. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. I haven't faced a flying boss yet, so I haven't seen how bad that can be. Oh, lordy, lordy. And there was fucking holdover. Oh my god. Oh. Your boy is stupid. Your boy is stupid. Oh well. Hey, we didn't want too easy of a run now, did we? That's what we'll say to sleep at night. So sad. Oh well. Spikes should be fine, I think. Alright, we'll do this. This first. It cleared the emberdrain. That's so wild. Why did I put you in front? Alright, whatever. Let's put that there. My brain is messed up again or something. Give that guy some emberdrain. Why not? Give him a lot of emberdrain. Ain't going anywhere. Those aren't too bad, are they? Well, we can play it at 0 and we'll still get our stuff back, so let's just have these guys die. You have trampled too, my friend. That is a play right there. Even though we'd kill him, we'd just send them all down. Let them die. Die a nice death, huh? There's our backline removal. Divinity's gonna be an interesting fight. I still think we're fine because, I mean, first hell pack will be good there because I can still play shit at 0. Haha. Sure, that gives me a bunch of extra rage at the start. Does this work on turn or off? Either way, I don't think I want it. And we don't want any of that. The Umbra uncommons, other than the amazing one we have here with Void Binding, are generally just a sad pool. I wonder if that at 0 cost actually would be any good. I don't think it would be. But who knows? I could utilize Chain of Gems, have it chump block. I have a space available if I go top. I have to imagine I'm probably going top. Cheater's Hand. I could hold perils for when I need it or something. It's maybe good. But I just don't know. I feel like it'd be nice if the icon here weren't like exactly identical. I think we can do better. We can't. Spoiler alert, we can't. Well, this does have synergy, technically. So does this. Let's do that. We got our Heaven's Gold Pyre Boost. Not too shabby. We're at 100 shards already, so we don't need to really do anything. Though I don't mind a spell chain here. Though I don't need a spell chain there. I don't need a spell chain there either because I have the rewind. I feel like rewind gets me a lot of what I need. I don't think we want this zero cost shade splitter. What do you think? And this is almost worth. Like, we really don't need Immortal Trade. We just really need to hit the Void Bindings ASAP. So, like, these. It's worth 10 shards for me to get rid of it, I think. Even these stewards are a little bit bad. The wax pinions and the analogs. I guess I'm fine having one Immortal Trade. You know, because the stewards do take up rewind technically, I don't know that I like them, but I'm still going to just remove one analog. I'll just hold the rest of gold. I'm not going to play too much into Heaven's Gold. It's just there for initial scaling. Especially since my Pyre's health is so low. And it is rage fucking fell. Alright, well, you're going to go down first. In the front. You're going to go down in the back after I do this. We're gonna give you trample. And I guess some of that, and then we'll do that. We definitely scaled up quite fast already. You can die. 88 by 2, 82. I think we can save that. We're gonna kill that guy, right? Like 82, and then 88 by 2 would kill that, and he has trample. We can do that. Do we ever need this? I don't think we ever need it, so let's just burn it out. There's that other trample. Luckily, the emberdrain didn't go there. Something to think about. I guess when the flying boss is here, I can just put it on that guy and it never becomes an issue, right? And again, I don't think we're ever gonna not kill that shit, right? Like 136. Yeah, there's just no way. Purge that. Now if we can start building up some pyre health, we have Heaven's Gold, we have the wax pinions, we can use those as a resource if we need them. So, at this point, I don't care too much if I put emberdrain on the boss. I want to see if it's even possible. It might be like hard-coded in that it isn't. Maybe? I don't know. I'd be pretty lucky so far to never have put it on him, but we'll see. I don't think it's hard-coded. I think I'm just getting lucky. This is like the emberdrain deck dream. Like here it's putting the emberdrain on. But I wonder if like when they're in flying mode, it doesn't do it. Guess we'll find out. Ooh, furnace tab. That's pretty good. I can't put it directly on the other guy. I guess I could. Pyre spike. Still not very good. Still not very good. Furnace tab, definitely the choice here. Definitely draw. And definitely hell vent instead of those. We'll take that. Cleansing water's good. It's not that good. I might do this. It doesn't count as a debuff. Right? But I'm gonna have so much damage shield that I have to imagine this is still fine. Could also just go quick, and then I'm never getting hit. I mean, honestly, either one of them are good. This one's probably the more hilarious one. Granted, we are gonna have to, like, get it down in cost. I'm still gonna make this be the, duplication target. So... Oh... Look at that. Echo to the front unit. Reflect to the front unit. So it would be useful against Seraph. It may not be as useful against Divinity. Unless I want to set up bottom or something, or mid. Here's the thing, I don't really need to play Ember, right? Well, either way, I'm gonna try it. I wonder if, would it reflect to myself? I don't think so. That's easy gold. So we put you down first. We clear emberdrain like this. Do I get more than 6 rage, I wonder? No. Now I wonder if he's not in front. I just want to see if he still gets the shit. Man, they wouldn't die, huh? No, we won't play him then. So, like, do I still get it? Yeah, still gets it. So, doesn't mean anything for me, but it might mean something in these flying boss fights, which is fine by me. Because this has emberdrain, I'm going to put it on him. I can use that, and I'm just going to do that. I don't really want to take that emberdrain, even if it's only on one of my people. I wouldn't mind getting that back. quick would have been nice here. Just a wee bit of emberdrain. Oh, poor living armor. You lived because of your damage shield. But you suck. I wonder if I'm gonna win. Not too shabby. I mean, honestly, even if I Ember Drain Divinity, it'll probably be fine. Is a Rewind better here, or a Pendulum? Probably a Pendulum. Hellvent, one more Void Binding? Sure. Why not? Oh. Well, so much for Horned, the Horn thing. Just kidding. Playable. Alright. And Hell's Banners, Mark of an Exile. This isn't even better than Heaven's Gold. Literally just nothing useful. Hey, there's that other multi-strike. I say we take it. And anything else? I go to 150 if I intrinsic something. I could intrinsic that way I get it on both units. I like that. And I think I still just Hellvent the Void Binding. Alright, time to win. Even if I lose my banner unit, I think I'm fine. I think, I have such a crazy Ember Drain deck here, it doesn't matter what I have. It's just hilarious that I do have what I have, if that makes sense. I was hoping that would take the Ember Drain off. Oh well. Oh well. Let's give him all armor, why not? Now luckily, there's no chance of it going there. Unfortunately, we somehow get fucked here anyway, but whatever. Let's get you down. Okay, 4, 15. 25 by 2 takes the both of them out. And there's, yeah, let's just do that. Get the trample back. Actually pretty light on damage because of fucking chased, but you know what? It's all good. What is going on here? Ain't that some shit? I guess we are losing him, but like I said, just having him is fine. We do want to get rid of this. I could just put it on that, I guess. Some of that. What the fuck is going on here? Crazy how much fucking ridiculous chased is into shit like this. As long as I'm not dying. Yeah, we actually needed that. ended up able to save us the damage there. Can't fuck me now. Didn't suspect Chase to be such an annoying fight, but all in all, it really wasn't that annoying. Divinity will certainly be an easier fight. Lifesteal for Fragile, super good. Should have put this guy down. Oops. Bye-bye. Might have been better off that fight, putting banner unit top, champ mid. That way we don't get as much shit getting fucked up. Alright, for this fight, can I scale up enough? No. Okay, so we will go top then. You go down first, since... Well, let me think about this. I get 2 damage shield. If I put him down first, I can put the one-armed tome down now. I can get that pretty good regen, so it's not gonna die. Yeah, so you first. You have 30 regen, and you're getting 6 health. For now, I'll give you that. Got 2. Is there a world where I don't find any of my 4 void bindings in the next 2 rounds? That's a 4 out of... Well, on top of that, I wouldn't have to find an analog. It's basically impossible. So I would basically have to not find analogs, pendulums, or these void bindings in the next 2 rounds, or roughly that. I think that's virtually impossible. Now, do I do this on something? Maybe that. Alright, we are good. Question becomes, do we want to greed here? That will put the emberdrain on him. At a certain point we don't care actually because we have this, so yeah, so it does do that. Good to know. But it's all good from here on out, we don't care. You have so much damage shield. Okay, what the fuck? That's actually kind of pissing me off. What the fucking hell? Okay, let's keep you down, maybe. Do this. Every now and then when we find perils, we'll be able to play these other things out. Could just keep that guy down there. I'd rather just keep that guy down. Do I really have no fucking damage shield back here? How? Oh, because this guy's impervious. Why does it always have to be the Scrooge Shuffler? As long as you're living. I better be getting a fucking flying kill. Hey, perils of production. Are you something that exists or what? Here comes a bunch of spikes. I guess with 4 of these on holdover, it's pretty hard to draw into shit. We're gonna barely get the flying kill here. A little disappointing, considering I probably would have been better off just waiting till the waves got here and being able to play out my stuff, but it's all good. Oh, tag 'em and bag 'em. That's a win. Probably went overboard on the void bindings. Maybe not, though. I don't know. I think any build with 4 of them on holdover, though, is going to win. But it was pretty hilarious how powerful it was up until the last 2 fights. So, I do think for emberdrain, that echo build is really good. I wonder what full echo would do. We should check that. Let me just do this first, though. So fire shaped, I don't know. It's okay. I mean, with Umbra in particular, you can have it come down with a lot of initial stats, and it costs 0. It has okay health. It's only 2 pip. I guess it's not horrible. I think in some combos it's just really bad, but in Umbra and probably Hellhorn, it's probably pretty good. This card is good. I don't know that it's great, but it's certainly good. We all know the powers of... and by the way, this deck could have been a lot powerful. Had I not done Lightstone Casing, we would have had held over perils, and it wouldn't have mattered the whole thing. Like, the last fight would have been a lot easier. Last 2 fights. Rewind's okay, I guess. It's kind of weird because it returns dead units. So stewards become even more higher priority removal. But it does mean you could do some shenanigans with like units dying and coming back. You know, maybe that ends up being good with something like I guess a fire shaped, or I don't know. Wax Pinion didn't do too much for us here, but early on it did. I still think it's an amazing card. Analog proves to be the best starter card. I mean, just damage shield for 1 is really good. Still love Apple Elixir. Super good card. Void Binding, obviously amazing. All of these cards just really nice. So let's take a quick look. We've never got any metronome value, which is fine. Let's take a look at the champ path. I want to see what Echo 3 would be to all friendly units, but the reflect is to all enemy units. So for emberdrain, that could be bad unless you don't care, like with the perils. So there is a potential downside to the 3rd thing. I wonder when Echo says to all friendly units, does that mean it echoes to itself? I doubt it. Like in this build, the 3rd point of Echo wouldn't have actually helped us. Ephemeral was actually good for us there. Let me think. But yeah, if you had an overstacked build, obviously the 3rd point, it's kind of weird because what I will say is, if you do have an overstacked build, it's rare that it would come together right at the end. You would be doing it pretty early on, definitely by mid-game. And at that point, it's not necessarily that good that you're only reflecting to the front friendly unit when you have an overstacked floor. So I could see weird things where it's like the path to getting here and having it actually be good is weird, but it's not completely undoable. We've obviously know that Flame Link is just good, and Ephemeral, He gets a lot of health. Could be a good tank then at 2 cost for 120. It's not the greatest tank in the game, but it's certainly decent. And then you're getting 3 Ember. In the right deck, that could be good. I just don't know how great it is. I don't know. That seems pretty good. You could definitely set up some easy infinites there with Consume. I mean, just simply Awoken's Rail Spike. With Rewind. Rewind doesn't seem to rebate itself, though, is the only problem. But we could Consume, remove Rewind. I don't know. All 3 paths have potential, unlike this one, where I just don't think Shifter's ever good. I mean, look at that. 6 and 6 is so weak. Like I said, I've played around with this a little bit off the record. And I just don't see any way to make it good. Like I said, I had it where I was relocating 3 to 4 times a turn, and it's still shit. So I think Shifter is one of the worst paths of any champ, I think. Symbiote is workable. You know, the first rank is obviously just... I think it sucks on rank up value-wise. Like, the first rank is actually the best rank. 5 for each pip. Just makes it an okay statted unit. But as it goes up, you get a measly 10 health. And then the damage gain doesn't even, like... It doesn't even go up at the rate that it was at level 1, so... I don't think ranking 2 and 3 are very good. Wardmaster is the only one that seems to really provide good value, I think. And even that, it isn't like that good, but it has the best like stats, like, you know, 0 and 70, it's a bad tank, but at least it's a tank. At least even if it's not a tank, at least it survives on the floor. At 70 health, sweep and whatnot. And 20 damage before combat. It's unreliable, you can't predict what it's going to do, but most of the time, especially before Divinity, it's doing really good work. On Divinity, it's iffy. It's honestly not very good for Divinity. So I don't know. I think Vanilla, aka non-exiled Arcadian, is pretty sad. It might be the worst of all the things. Like worse than Umbra, non-exiled, because the champ isn't like that good and the starter card sucks. But probably the most difference between non-exiled to exiled, because this exiled champ is really good, I feel, and the starter card so far has been amazing. I'll be curious to try it with other things, but I want to go to Sweetkin next because I really like Sweetkin as well. Sweetkin, by the way, the champs both seem really good. I've been really impressed with Rosette. I don't think the host, like this is probably the weakest like rank 2 to rank 3 that there is, but I don't mind it as a one-off flex into Divinity. You know, the 2 sap to Divinity is often, like, if you can stabilize for a bit, eventually it's just not attacking you. And that's actually pretty good just to flex 1 point in. But I couldn't imagine starting with Host. I mean, it's pretty bad stats, and sap on Resolve just doesn't really do anything. But the other one, starting with either of the other ones is really good. You know, I guess Nurture is not as good, but it's still okay. You know, if you can get an early Steward, or you have some other unit that you start with, you're getting a pretty good amount of stats. But especially Brute has to be one of the strongest rank 1 champs in the game. You know, 30-15 is already decent stats for a 2-pip. You know, that's a lot of damage. There's not many champs that just start with 30 damage. But on top of that, you know, similar to this, if you have a unit on the floor, it's continuing to gain stats. As far as Ring 1 is concerned, you'll never use up that buffet, so the buffet is fine. I think I think both Brute and Nurture are really good paths, and also it's like the rank 1 to 2 of of Nurturer are actually good enough that if you start Brute, you can flex right to it. And you know, even if you only get rank 2, it's 8 health and 4 damage to your entire floor. It's not bad. I mean, it's certainly better than even the rank 3 of Shifter, I would say, right? And then the Chunker, I think the Chunker is pretty good. Granted, I've had the least experience so far, but we're gonna do her next again. Try her with maybe some other claim combo. I've mainly just had experience with the catering path, which is amazing, I think, as long as Pip isn't an issue. Because look at those stats. I mean, at all ranks, this is just crazy stats. Crazy stats. This also, the sap one's interesting. At least it gains the sap all the way up. The damage goes up. It's not really that relevant, but it's okay. I mean, it's pretty good stats either way, but similar to Rosette, I think just a one-off flex of this can work, just as a tech against Divinity if you need it. And then Janitor, haven't really used this one. It has no reason, I feel, to... It's weird. It still seems good, it's just weird. It's like, it will be a tank, I guess, because it itself is gaining regen. Hellborn Harvest doesn't seem like it would ever trigger, though. You know, like, because wouldn't you be frontlining with this, or is the plan to backline and just stack a bunch of regen? I don't know. I guess if you can chump block with it, it's okay because you can just gain the buffet, but you could probably just gain the buffet through cards. So I guess the Hellborn Harvest is just nice as an option. And then as you go up in the ranks, you start to get like AoE, which is okay, I guess. I mean, 10 for mid game is probably enough outside of armor trials to kill a decent, you know, it's killing Coal Hunters and stuff like that. It doesn't gain any like big more stats though, and the regen doesn't go up. Technically the buffet goes up on Hellborn Harvest. I don't know that that's really that relevant. So the regen never goes up, but that's fine. And then the third rank you get 50 damage to all. Wait, twice. Oh, I didn't even read that. So actually, that's really good. Twice. And this does 50 damage twice. That's really good. I feel like every path is pretty good. Anyway, we'll get to it. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.